Yo, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Jay with a brand new video, and today we are kicking it off with the first of the winter upgrade prediction series coming from myself to you guys. There's probably going to be about 6 of these uploaded in the next couple of weeks or so before the winter upgrades do come out. So the first player I'm going to include in this list, so I think will get yourself a winter upgrade, is a Ozil. Now the cards are obviously there just for illustration purposes. Obviously I have no idea what the upgrade is going to be like, so obviously just put a card of what I may think the upgrades may be like. Obviously I do not work for EA and have no idea what EA are thinking when they give these upgrades, so don't take them into serious consideration. But yeah, obviously we do have Ozil there, and obviously he's having the season of his life since joining Arsenal from Real Madrid. As you can see, at the time of recording this video, he has played 27 games for the club. He also has himself 5 goals, 16 assists. He has himself an 86% pass accuracy, that's completion rate of all the passes he's made so far in the 27 games, and he also has bagged himself 5 man of the matches. Now the next player is one of the few Leicester contingent that will feature in this video, and that is Riyad Mahrez. Again, he's having probably one of the best seasons. Almost every single Leicester player in that squad is probably having the best season of their life, because they are currently top of the Premier League. No one expected to be there, but I think there are a few standouts of why they are there, and those are going to be the ones that are included in this team and team or video. And obviously one of them being Mahrez. In his 21 appearances, he's got himself 15 goals and 8 assists. I think we've all seen how much this man has lit up the Premier League since Leicester promoted. He was one of the key reasons why they managed to stay up last season, and he's one of the key reasons why they are flying so high in the Premier League right now. 15 goals, 8 assists, 8 man and matches, and he averages about 3 completed dribbles per game. Now next one is not many people would even think of including in this video unless you were a Spurs fan, but that is Moussa Dembele. Now as you look at his stats, he's got himself 4 goals, he doesn't got himself any assists, but he's playing in a more of a holding midfielder role for Tottenham this season, with Dele Alli playing the player who plays a bit more forward in the central midfield partnership, and he's actually really thriving in that role. In the 20 appearances, he has himself 90% pass accuracy, which is actually one of the highest pass completion rates in the whole of the BPL this season, and he also does average about 3 tackles per game, which does strengthen how much he's playing of a more holding midfield role instead of an attacking central midfielder role this season. And it's really paying off for them, because Tottenham are really pushing for a 4th position and are doing well in Europa League. Now next up is the West Ham golden boy, and that is Dimitri Payet. He again has been absolutely amazing since coming over from France, and he's adapted so well to life at West Ham under 7 Bilic. Now obviously he has been injured for quite a while, but he has managed to get himself 21 appearances under his belt, 6 goals and 4 assists. Now for the contribution he makes to the team, you'd think he probably has more, but he does so much off the ball and on the ball, as well as obviously getting goals and assists. As you can see, averages about 4 key passes per game, which if you don't know what that is a pass that contributes to an attack which either resulted in a chance or a goal. So those obviously where the see him actually helping out West Ham's play. And he also averages about 3 completed dribbles per game, and I think almost everyone has seen how skillful this man is on the ball. A skill upgrade wouldn't be something that would be out of the ordinary if it happened, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We now have the second Arsenal player to feature in this video, and that is Alexis Sanchez. He as well has been injured for quite a while, and he's only managed himself 18 appearances so far, but in those 18 appearances he has himself 11 goals and 6 assists, which that is 17 goals he's contributed to in the 18 games he's played by the time this video has been recorded. And he's also recorded himself 6 man in the matches and averages about 4 shots per game, which is one of the highest rates in the Premier League. Next up we move on to Leicester City's golden boy now, and his goals have dried up a little bit, but he is still on amazing form, and that is Jamie Vardy. And as you can see, 23 appearances, 16 goals, 3 assists, and he averages about 3 shots per game. Now I don't actually have a key stat number 2, which you have for most people. That's because he generally doesn't do much for Leicester apart from score, but those 16 goals have helped them so much, and those 16 goals are obviously why they are at the top of the Premier League at the time of recording this video. And obviously those 16 goals contributed him to breaking Ruud van Nistelrooy's record. Now obviously when upgrade cards do come out, obviously their cards that they've got before their upgrades do get upgraded, but I'm not too sure his record breaker card will be upgraded, purely because of the fact he'll be going from a silver to a gold. and I'm pretty sure there's something in between that, which in the rules of give again informs upgrades when your player is originally a silver. So don't expect to see an 86 rated record breaker Vardy. I just don't think it's gonna happen. The next player we move on to is Southampton's Van Dijk. Recently joined from Celtic. He's obviously trying to prove himself in a better league, which is the Premier League. Obviously had absolutely amazing few years at Celtic for winning almost everything there he possibly could, and now he's having a really good time at Southampton. Obviously they got off to a bit of a shaky start in the Premier League if I'm thinking correctly, but he's really turned it around, and in the 19 appearances he got, he does have 2 goals of it. One of them was actually a winner in a game, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember him scoring a winning goal somewhere, and he averages about 5 aerials won, so he's absolutely towering over strikers when it comes to challenging for headers, and he averages about 3 interceptions per game, which I again think is one of the highest stats in the Premier League. So the third Leicester player to feature in this video is N'Golo Kante from France. Now he's pretty much underrated and hardly spoken about when it comes to Leicester's performances, but they haven't gone unknown, and I have included them in this video because he's been probably one of the best holding midfielders so far in the league this season. Obviously his card is nowhere near representative of how good he's actually been for Leicester this season. As you can see in the 19 appearances he's played, 1 goal, 2 assists, and averages about 4 tackles per game and 4 interceptions per game from a central midfielder. Those are the stats of a rock solid centre back, and that just shows how well he's holding it down in midfield for them, and that's probably one of the reasons why Leicester have conceded probably one of the least amounts of goals in the Premier League this season. And finally, the last player to feature on my list is Odion Ighalo from Watford. Obviously Watford were recently promoted, and he's been one of the reasons why they have found themselves potentially being safe this season. In the 22 appearances, he's given them 14 goals, 3 assists, with an absolute dangerous partnership up front with him and Troy Deeney. I think that partnership absolutely ruined the Championship last year, and is causing havoc to the Premier League, which is something that never really happens, but those two transitions so well. So has Ighalo, and he's obviously been linked to clubs like Manchester United, who are having a real striker problem at the moment. Rooney's getting back to form, but whether I don't think he's going to leave Watford at all, and if he stays, they will definitely stay up. As you can see, 14 goals, 3 assists, 6 man of the matches, 3 shots per game. He's causing absolute riot. So that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little informative video. I will be doing a few more of these, covering over a couple other leagues around Europe, and yeah, obviously there are some players I forgot, so if you want to leave them in the comment section below, feel free to do so. And yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. This has been your boy Jay, and I'll see you next time.